What's up? We don't have your audio though. Can you hear me?
I'm sorry. I was on mute.
It's alright.
What I was saying was, as you know, Hots, I'm Mo Diggs. This is the director, Mark. We coming to you live to give you another episode of Over the Top. And as you know, here on Over the Top, we like to fuck up intros. It's just kind of our
Every
thing.
single time. Every time.
Luckily, it was just the introduction and not the audio. And today we bring you the director Mark, played by none other than the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
The Wonderful Wizard.
The Wonderful Wizard. I like it. I think that's an over-the-top trademark. The Wonderful Wizard. So, anyhow, we had some craziness this week. As you know, I work in retail. Mark works in retail, and not to quote the best Joker ever to hit the silver screen, but you know, you just add a little wind and rain to the mix, and people just start losing their mind. It's fucking insane. We sold so much water. So much water.
Did you guys deliver any trucks? Too? I know Pepsi did.
Yeah, we delivered today, but not water.
Oh no, emergency
we
Pepsi
don't
truck.
have any.
You don't have any water to give. It's all gone.
We don't have any more. Yeah, we don't have any more water to give. The day before yesterday, tapped us all out.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
So one day we had an entire half of a truck from Pepsi delivering their water, a truck of ours, and another half truck part of the dry merchandise stuff.
Yeah.
And when they made the announcement that it was getting upgraded to possible Category 3, all of a sudden the people were running in with carts into the building and chucking it into the cart like the end of the world.
Yeah. I saw it, man. It was all over, dude. It was crazy. Like today, I had triple the order I've ever ordered at a neighborhood market, and I still turned 7 pallets into 2.
Christopher asked, "Do you have any water?"
Yeah, like every 2 seconds. You guys have any water? You guys have any water? Is there water? It's like, God damn it, customers. What's going on, Chris? What's going on? My friend Christopher Holly signed on. What's going on?
The funniest thing I saw was these people were yelling, and they were like, "Don't you know it's a hurricane's coming? Why didn't you order more water?"
It's like, man, what do you mean order more water?
We just order it to the water genie. We just gotta like call up our water genie, and he'll bring more.
You better start filling some waters, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Just like I don't know what's going on. I had so much water in my back stock though, and it all sold, all of it. I had water in my back stock since March. Also,
what's up, Dominique? What's up, Nikki?
What's going on, Nikki? What's going on? Yeah, we're gonna be fine, man. This hurricane. Well, I mean, like you still don't know, but at this point of the game, it just looks like it was all for nothing. So
even at the Worst case scenario for us. Unfortunately, for the other coast, not so good. The worst case scenario, it goes to the south, and we get some Category 1 shit, which for us, that's chilling. We can still barbecue outside.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yes, we are going, Nikki. We are all going to see the Joker on October 4th. I'm so glad you brought up the Joker, because I am so excited to see this Joker movie. I mean, I love the Joker.
So
I want to see what Joaquin Phoenix's take on it was, how it was.
I think last night, it was last night, Friday night, they played the film at the film festival, and they had a lot of reviewers coming there to watch it. And they told them, don't spoil it for everybody else, but you could give a review if you want. And the biggest thing that I heard that came out from that film festival was, at the end of the movie, just as the credits rolled, they were standing and clapping, a standing ovation. And can you guess for how long they had a standing ovation for?
How long?
8 minutes.
For 8 minutes at a movie?
Yeah.
Well, what? These people had nowhere to go? Or it was just that great?
Standing ovation for 8 minutes, just clapping and standing for 8 minutes straight.
Holy cow. Was Joaquin Phoenix there?
I don't know if he was at the premiere. I would think he would be at the first premiere, but I'm not sure. I know he was at some panel, but he could have been watching from the side.
See, everybody shitted on Jared Leto's Joker, and it's just because it followed such a mentally deranged, it's just the way Heath Ledger played his Joker. It was just so realistically dark. You can see a person almost being that way, that dark and twisted. And Jared Leto's was just, some punk. That's really what he seemed like, just some punk ass, gangbanger style Joker. But if anybody was gonna follow Heath Ledger's Joker, I think Joaquin Phoenix is gonna do it justice. And that's that. I still don't think it's a Joker movie. It's not like a Joker versus Batman movie kind of thing. I feel like it's a little deeper down the rabbit hole into the Joker mentality. Yeah,
so what I've heard is, obviously, everybody knows it's an origin story, right? And the interesting part of the whole movie is that every single person goes home and takes a different version of Joker with them. And not everybody's the same, and nobody is wrong. Okay. I thought that was interesting.
Huh.
And when they're talking to the original writers who did Joker, they said if Joker wanted it to end, if they wanted a Joker intro origin story, what they wanted was a origin story that was not good, was not bad, was not evil, was anything particular, but it was done in such a way that you can't tell what is real and what is not, and the psychology of the brain of the Joker. And that's the way he wanted it to be for you. And so that's why it's different.
Huh. That's pretty deep, man. That was some deep information. Where did you get this info from?
There was quite a bit of different reviews that were out there. And so I made sure there was most of them that said no spoilers, obviously. And then I read 3 different articles and I watched one video. And those are just cuts of the information I got out of it that seemed identical. And the YouTube video, I think, is the one guy who said that interesting twist was that there was no way to tell what was real and what wasn't. And that was because you're supposed to have your own interpretation of what the real Joker was and what he isn't. And that's why nobody's wrong in the movie. Nobody could fully say there was nothing that gave away what was real and what wasn't, because he's having this whole psychological breakdown. And even as he does escalate into violence, he does not expect you to forgive him for what he's done. Just to understand that he's a product of his environment. That he's a reflection, Joker's a reflection of 1980s New York on the whole. He's a reflection of everybody else and their evil.
Well, holy shit. I can't wait to watch this movie. I really can't, bro. I've been excited to watch this movie now for over a year. Do you remember the crazy messenger messages back and forth with you and Angelo trying to get me to watch the same trailer?
Yeah, I remember.
And then you guys arguing amongst each other about whose trailer was better and
it was
which one.
It was the same damn trailer.
And it was the same freaking trailer. And I'm at a freaking doctor's appointment for Emma. Nicole was still pregnant with her. And the whole time the doctor's talking to her, it was bing, 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 bing. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on?
So I think they've only kept only that one or maybe two trailers at all. I think that dramatic one was the same one we watched, right? Did it change?
Yeah, it was.
So they've had just the one trailer this entire time. They're not going to do any other trailers. It's just going to stay that way. You have to watch the movie to find out what it's about.
Yep. Joaquin Phoenix is such a good actor, man. I'm so excited to see this movie. You have no idea. Finally, Joker fans get one. Finally.
There's been some upsetting Joker fans though too. But I don't know what it is that they want. They're like upset about what they saw on the trailer.
Who? What Joker fans? I didn't hear any negative feedback.
There's some crazy things out there right now. You can look at it. Like one of the things they were saying is like, why is Joker some sort of mama's boy? He has some weird relationship with his mama in this movie. And all I just saw him was just taking care of his mother who was sick. I don't really know what they're saying. They thought that it was a little too far. Like, you obviously have never had somebody in your family really sick that you had to bathe in or stuff like that to understand that it's just a normal thing, especially if someone's possibly dying, or really, really sick.
Right.
And then they complained that they heard that possibly the little boy he was talking to in that little scene at the fence, they were trying to make it out that he knew Batman back then, and that never happened. He never Batman until later on, and all stuff like that. So little stupid things like that they were upset about.
So they're saying the Joker knew Batman?
That he didn't know about. They were saying that the trailer was trying to make it out that he knew Batman when he was a little boy or something like that. And I don't know where they get that from. Some random kid and stuff like that. But they heard there's a rumor that was Batman. And so they were upset by that. He never meets Batman until later on. This movie is so wrong. That's just how they were going.
The Batman comes after Joker.
So I don't know. I don't remember the Jack Nicholson movie that well, but Holly said like all the Joker movies had their own different interpretation, and even the one with Jack Nicholson, the story had it that Joker, before he became the Joker and he was just a thief, he was the one who killed Batman's parents, which apparently isn't true. But in that particular movie, that's how they did the story, and nobody got upset by that. So
exactly, man. You can't go wrong. You're just trying to tell your story. I still think the Anarchy Joker is the best one. I like that one the best. It's the most entertaining.
It definitely brought.
But Jack Nicholson's was good too.
Yeah, it brought a different Joker than what we knew. You know, like a smart, intellectual Joker who was very unpredictable. And
it opened more possibilities, things that we couldn't even imagined before. Absolutely. Hell yeah. So let me ask you a question, Mark. Did you do any preparing for this hurricane?
Besides like food and water, that's pretty much it. We had some stuff left over from the kind of last hurricane that we got. I should have probably primed that other generator I got, but I didn't. We were battling some other household things today, so that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, no, my wife asked me about it. Heath number 2, Jack number 2 for sure. What the fuck does that even mean? Nikki, are you saying that they're top 2? That they're both top 2? But you won't reveal who's your number 1? Huh? Explain yourself, woman. Who's Laura's favorite Joker? That's what I want to know. Who's Laura's favorite Joker? And I'm gonna keep this going. Anybody who can guess where Tony is tonight, you can get something free. Anybody who guesses correctly, we'll get you something for free.
It could be so interestingly obvious. I just unclick your face. There's your face.
Yeah, I was like, where the hell did my face go? I'm still waiting to see the comment that Nikki Jack. Nikki just repeated the same comment. Oh, okay, I see it now. Keith number 1, Jack number 2 for sure. Yeah, Nikki knows. Nikki knows. That's right. Keith is the best. Jack is second. That's right. So you didn't like buy any like booze for drinking or anything like that?
I bought booze, yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. There you go. Because you only said water and food. You count booze as water?
It's a purified water. It's a spirit.
It's a purified water. I like that. If you can guess where there you go. You commented that. Where's Tony? So today, Angelo made it to Illinois. For anybody who was wondering, Angelo is in Illinois. Yeah.
He's over near Chi-Town.
I don't know. What did you just say?
I said he's near Chi-Town.
Yeah, he's near Chi-Town. Absolutely. I started calling him Chi-Town today on the messenger. What's up, Chi-Town? What's going on? He was mad. He messaged me 100 miles away from wherever they were going, and he's like, "I'm already just 100 miles away, and it's 67 degrees." And I started laughing. I was like, "That sounds pretty perfect, bro. It's fucking hot as shit here." And he was like, "No, it's terrible."
I saw that. It's terrible.
I was like,
67
holy
degrees
shit,
in the
yeah.
summer is terrible.
That's terrible, man. I'm so sorry for you. Oh god. Well, anyways, that was some pretty cool information, man. You got me so jacked to see this movie. Apparently, Nick DeCouple and probably Laura's gonna go with my wife and I to go see it on October 4th. Obviously, anybody who wants to come and go and see this movie, you are welcome to come. We can make it a group thing. We'd love to do that. That's really all we got for you. Fucking Dorian is Borean, and it's just making a big right turn and telling Florida he's not coming down.
Let's see what
So
happens.
we will see if we have a turnaround situation or what happens. And thank you for watching. And anybody who can comment on where Tony is tonight, we will give you a gift.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitch, follow us on Facebook, and subscribe over on YouTube.
Yeah, do that.
It lets us know, and you can comment, let us know what you guys want to talk about, what you guys want to talk with us about, and it makes the show more fun.
Oh yeah, interactive. We love it.
All right, well, good night, Mo. Good night, Hawks.